Everyone in our community should feel able to participate, getting their basic needs met without fear of threats such as low wages, insecure housing or financial instability. This means that everyone in our community has the capacity to participate and access that which enables them to flourish. There is enormous diversity within communities in Ireland. However, is this represented in the spaces and services available to people? Who is not at the table, and how can we get on board the voices of those on the margins of our community? What needs to change in the structures of how we operate to ensure the meaningful participation of all members of our community, particularly those who otherwise do not engage? A sustainable community is one that puts its most vulnerable members at its centre. How are we planning for children, for older people, for travellers, for new communities, for persons with disabilities, for women, for LGBTQ people? What is being missed when these people are not represented at the decision-making table and when services within the community are not accessible? At a more national level, there is significant depopulation taking place in rural areas of Ireland. If we are working to achieve sustainable communities, we should be nurturing and enabling smaller scale towns and villages to thrive. Many of these places already have the wisdom and ability to know what it is to be a sustainable community. The wisdom of past generations, strong social connections, the Meitheal tradition, the ability to be resilient. Communities already have the ability to sustain themselves, so what else needs to happen so that communities can support themselves? Acting through bottom-up participation and sustainable voluntary engagement. Some possible solutions could include policy to encourage repopulation and in-migration, incentives and support for enterprise to develop, changes to planning regulation, strong leadership to ensure sustainable, long-term and well-paid jobs come to rural areas, enabling factors to attract young families, and leadership to have meaningful conversations between policymakers and members of such communities about what sustainable rural regeneration looks like.